Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing a sort of comic book discussion topic video. Going to be giving my thoughts on some of the upcoming covers, including The Walking Dead issue 137's cover of Carl. The thing looks amazing. And also just kind of my thoughts on the future of Carl's character in The Walking Dead. Spoiler warning, by the way, for this one. If you don't want to know anything about the future of Carl, if you just watch the TV series and you don't read the comic book series, you may or may not want to watch this. So yeah, first let's take a look at just kind of a zoom in from thewalkingdead.com. Definitely check out the website, awesome website, just for all kinds of Walking Dead news and stuff. Of Carl from the cover, Charlie Adlard, issue 137. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow, dude. Wow. Brilliant. I'm at a loss for words. I don't know what to say. It's just an intense, one-eyed stare of seriousness. Wow. The picture says 1,000 words. You know that saying? Yeah. Let's take a look at the cover. Okay, so there's the whole cover, and the title of the episode, I don't know if you can see, it's at the top there, is A Future Uncertain. So, but based on the look on his face, I'm pretty certain we have a good idea of what the future is going to be for Carl Grimes. I'm pretty sure. Now, if you guys haven't been reading the Walking Dead issues lately, well, first of all, I highly suggest that you do. But because even if you don't like comic books, if you like The Walking Dead and you don't mind reading, and comic books are not that hard to read. I mean, really, a lot of it's visual anyway. You get the dialogue in in reading, but I mean, check it out. Just check it out if you haven't given it a shot. Try it. Pick up what you can find, even a library or a Chapters bookstore or wherever, and check it out. So anyway, issue 134, spoiler warning again, we have Carl who gets attacked with Sophia by two bullies in town. Maybe they were just going to give him a beat down or something. Who knows what they were up to. They're up to no good. So Carl goes AWOL and to protect his woman, and he grabs the shovel and straight up, as I mentioned in the video review, Nazi style, shovels the two guys to death, or at least seemingly. Now, they may not be dead for sure. We don't know for sure. But he says he thinks he killed them, which means that they may still be alive. But our interpretation at this time, until shown otherwise, should be that they're dead. Yeah, that he has killed them. They're dead. So, this kind of brings up sort of the idea of what's the future for this character. He's grown up in a zombie apocalypse. He's seen horrendous things at such a young age, and he, even to the point where when he kills these two boys, or at least attempts to, he blacks out and he doesn't remember what happens. He just loses his mind. He just behaves. He just acts without thinking, and he just slaughters them. We also got to see in the comic book series that he has a background with Negan. Negan, who has been taken prisoner by Rick, of course, held in his house in the basement in a jail cell, basically. Carl, he finds out that Carl is going to, or he doesn't find this out, but we find out that Carl is going to visit him and talk with him, because Negan has nothing to do, obviously. He's just in a prison cell there. He's got nothing going on. So Carl goes and talks with him, kind of gets some advice from him, and no matter what, the people around you are going to have an effect on you. So you can tell that for sure Negan is going to have an effect on Carl, and just the conversations they've had over the years with our time skip, 2-year time skip. How much has he rubbed off on Carl? How much has he, as a mentor, kind of instructed Carl? I guess we're gonna have to wait and see. But just from the cover by itself, man, really excited for the future of the character. And I tend to think, like, when you think about kids, you have parents, right? And parents do everything they can to raise their children properly. They try to protect them. They try to teach them. They try to give them the best chance they can be to become the best person they can be. At least if they're good parents, which now unfortunately not everybody has. But lucky ones get good parents like that do that. And sometimes you get cases where even though the person has the exact formula for what should work and they should become a great person in life, very successful, people love them, and charismatic, and whatever the case may be, however you want to look at it, you always get sometimes that no matter what, they turn out a different way. You know, they always turn out their own way, because everyone's got to become their own person, regardless of who they were raised by or who they were surrounded with. You always get bad apples here and there. Now with Carl, I kind of look at him as like not like he's bad or he's going against what Rick taught him or anything like that, you know, because we saw recently in the TV series "You Are Not Safe," right? The quote that Rick tells him at the church. So I tend to think it's more like, you know, the zombie apocalypse and what it's done to him. Even on his face, physically, you can see it. And what kind of person he's going to become. He's going to become a badass MFer, man. And I think the next protagonist for The Walking Dead eventually, you know, eventually when Rick kind of takes more and more of a back seat, if he either is killed off or he dies or he kind of retires, so to speak, in the zombie apocalypse, he no longer leads. You know, I'm very interested to see Carl's evolution if he becomes a leader, and what kind of leader he would be. Is he going to be more like Rick, where he's you know, more peaceful, and yes, he's authoritative and he's a strong leader, but is he going to become like that, where he cares about his people, he wants to do what's best for them, or is he going to become the type of character that is more like Negan, more tyrannical, more less paying attention to what the people in his group want and just doing whatever he wants. So, I mean, I guess we're going to have to see what happens to him and how much more stuff goes on over the years in The Walking Dead. But I'll tell you, you know, his evolution as a character from the beginning to where he's at right now in the comic book series, absolutely incredible, absolutely amazing, fascinating. I absolutely love it. So those are kind of my thoughts on Carl right now. I can't wait to see what Kirkman does with him in the future. He's in the comic book series, he's one of my favorite characters there is. The TV series, we're not there yet. You know, we're not quite at that point yet. Chandler Riggs does a great job, but we're not there. The comic book series is there. Those of you who have read it know what I'm talking about. And I'm going to try to make more Walking Dead comic book videos going forward. So if you guys have any other topics you want me to do, either be predictions, discussions, reviews, additional stuff for the comic book series, because I do enough for the TV series. I really should start doing more for the comic book series. Send it to me as a private message and let me know what you guys think. We'll take a look at the other covers, but let me know what you think about, man, you know, the evolution of Carl. Very, very cool stuff. And here we have the next issue that's going to be released, issue 135, since we just got 134 next month. This one's called Face to Face. So, as you guys know, from 134, Paul was able to take captive one of the Whisperers, Leatherfaces, and he's questioning him. And I'm sure, you know, of course, you've got Maggie there too. She'll be questioning them too, and kind of trying to find out what these people are doing, what they're all about, and what's going to happen here. Is this going to be war? Is this going to be? Are they going to be able to find some kind of mutual ground to draw out territory, or just what's going to happen here, and how many men do they have, how many people do they have? So another super exciting issue, another great cover, and yeah, can't wait for any of these issues, but yeah, just can't wait to see what the next step is in the storyline against this new enemy, the Leatherfaces, the Whisperers. And finally, we have issue 136, which is Found, where we have the Whisperers, you can see at the bottom there, and they're having a look-see, they're seeing what's going on, maybe they're looking for their, their lost zombie skin-wearing teammate or group member, and trying to find out what's happening. And at this point, you know, we can see from at least just the cover that they have come to the realization that, wow, this is a pretty big community, big walls, you know, looks very well protected. You can see men, of course, at the top. And what will be their next move? Will they attack? Will they try to find a way in? Will they try to push a herd their way? I guess we'll have to see. But, another interesting development, and a great couple of covers, great couple of issues. So that's pretty much all I got to say for this one, guys. Let me know what you think about the evolution of Carl, what you think about that cover in particular, but these two as well. The Walking Dead comic book series, always strong, my favorite comic book series of all time, and I have read quite a few. I think it's the best. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. And if you're new, you want to subscribe, don't you be no fool. Go ahead and click that subscribe button. I can promise you, you won't regret it if you like The Walking Dead. Like the video if you guys like, and share it and favorite it if you wouldn't mind. You want to help support the channel. I'll see you guys for the next one. As always, it's Trev. I'm saying peace.